Deceived and Divided. Today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. And today is going to be a bit of vulnerability for me, because this is something that I have struggled with and struggled with and struggled with for eternity. The quote by Seneca: "Circumstances are what deceive us. You must be discerning in them. We embrace evil before good. We desire the opposite of what we once desired. Our prayers are at war with our prayers, and our plans at war with our plans." So what does this look like in the real world? Hear all the time. A woman says she's looking to meet an awesome guy, future husband, settle down, get married. But yet she spends all of her time around bad boys and jerks, right? The man that says he wants, a great job and a great career, but yet he spends his time screwing off, hanging out with his buddies. Or the entrepreneur who wants to be successful in business, but can't settle on one strategy. We call this straddling. One of my favorite quotes is an old Native American proverb: "He who chases two rabbits catches none." All of these people, and it's even true for us, we're deceived and we're divided. Like Martin Luther King Jr. said, there is something of a civil war going on inside of us. And you hear me talk about it all the time. I talk about going to war with myself. Because Martin Luther King Jr. is absolutely right. We are always at war with ourselves. We have the good and the bad angels sitting on the shoulders, whispering into our ears. Some people say it's angels and demons, the God and devil, whoever. But honestly, it's our own reasoned choice. It is the conversation in our head. The Stoics say that this war is usually a result of conflicting desires, screwed up judgments, or biased thoughts. We don't really stop to ask ourselves, okay, what do I really want? What am I really after? Now for me, this is tough. This is tough because I know my true nature, and I can sit here and complain and make excuses about my disabilities and ADD and the inability to focus on one thing at a time and all this other stuff. So really what's happened to me over my lifetime is I have to focus either short bursts of energy on projects that have a set defined time, or I need to do multiple things at once because it's almost as if I can focus on four things better than I can focus on one. Now, this is my nature. So, do I fight this battle against my true nature? Do I put all this energy and effort into remaining singularly focused, undivided in my attention? Or do I use critical thinking and judgment to focus on the things that I can control? Like Tim Ferriss, the modern Stoic, systems and process. Do I fight this fight, or do I use critical thinking, reason, judgment to create an environment where I can thrive given my true nature? But ultimately, I circle back to the war that's going on inside of us. Everyone has it, and I have it every single day, at every single meal, at every single wake up when I know it's time to hit that treadmill. And I look at that phone, it's around 4 a.m. I think, man, maybe I'll just lay in bed for a little while longer. But then I hear these drums beating in my head. It's almost like war drums, because while I'm laying in bed, my enemy the guy yesterday was already on the treadmill. He was already putting in the work. He's already got a head start on me today. Unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. So, while I may be divided in my actions, I am singularly focused on my purpose. But this is where Stoicism comes in. We have to ask ourselves these questions. This is what awareness is all about. Who the fuck am I? What do I want? Where am I going? And of that, what is in my control? Because everything else, we got to put that to the side right now. What war are you fighting in your head? What's holding you back? For me, I will tell you right now, I'm struggling on not balance, but I would call it loading and unloading. Very good at turning on the on switch. Hit that on switch, 4 o'clock in the morning. It is go time. It is go time. It is go time. It is go time. But through all this, the war, if you will, in my head, I've become conditioned to war, and I am struggling finding the off button, or as we call it, peace. This is part of the reflection that I'm learning in Stoicism, is that, yeah, I'm good at controlling what I can control, but where is the moderation? How do I turn it off? Can't find a switch. I don't know. This is what I ponder, and this is why I'm divided, because do I live up to my full potential? Or do I hit the fucking cruise control button? Both would probably kill me. The question is, which journey? Which path? Right? And here's where I'm divided. Full throttle or cruise control? It's a struggle. But today, the war rages, and now I gotta go get on the fucking battlefield. So on that, you have the most amazing day.